All right, this video was gonna be sort of a promise to myself, so I expect no one to watch this, but it's just more so for accountability. We're 7 months into 2026, and this has been the worst month, just life wise. Like everything's just feeling downhill. I don't know why. July has just been rough to me, and we're about to hit August, which is my birth month, so I'm about to be 24. But I wanted to sort of just use this as a checkpoint video, um, to sort of just recollect my thoughts and set a different plan, course of action moving forward to finish off this year. I think first of all, I need to stop wasting time after work because I'm tired. I think that usually after work I come super tired because I go to the gym. I think that's a bullshit excuse, especially at my age. I think I'm just sort of making excuses, and I need to build a stronger habit of not being a bitch. Basically, just wise up in that regard. Secondly, I need to understand that life is more about the shots that you take and not about what you think. I feel like a lot of the times the analysis paralysis gets to me, especially in working in a role where you sort of have to think a lot or talk to a lot of people, and you just think about outcomes, and you're not really focused on inputs, more so just picking up the phone, all the classic cliches. But I think more so is just about also being grateful, um for your circumstance and what you have. I think a lot of the times it's so easy to get caught up in the mindset of like, I don't have this, so I shouldn't be happy, or right now I don't have this, so I can't be happy, instead of looking at it like, this is what I have right now, these are the advantages I have right now, and this is what I want to be in the future. And I think it's a different mindset shift that I need to start developing so that I don't just focus on the negatives and my mindset stays positive. Because uh these last, this week and a half, 2 weeks have just been very interesting, mentally wise. It's really tested my mental strength, and I feel like I've almost gave in to the negativity, but I've constantly pushed myself to find different avenues to release the stress or the negative thoughts, whether that was going to the gym, hitting the sauna, talking to people, just trying to find different ways to express that energy somewhere else and outside of me. And I think I'm at the breaking point where I can sort of overcome it. And I know it's just a down period, and the mental regulation, but it's something that made me really think deeply about your mindset and your self-confidence, your self-belief. Because the moment that that's corrupted, or the moment that that's compromised, your whole mindset, your whole confidence just falls apart. And especially in a role where you need to be, you know, speaking, you need to be confident with your words, you need to be able to articulate what you think. If you're in a bad mental mind state, it will fuck up your performance really badly. So those are some of the things that I'm trying to work on for the next 4 months before the next year. Um, but yeah, just looking at the advantages I have now, being able to live at home and sort of stack my bread and stack my skills, I think I need to take deeper advantage of that, and it's a lot more of a conscious attempt. But I'm not homeless. I have a supportive family. I'm making my own money. But there's levels to what I want to do in life, and especially when I get older, there's things I want to do, and there's stages where I need to be at. So I need to more so just focus on the present and making sure that I'm basically just putting in the inputs that will get me to what I'm or where I'm planning to be, which I know I will be. Um, it's just a matter of time, and making sure that I am doing that. But even then, when I think about it in my head, will I make 10K before the end of this year, a month? Um, I can envision myself doing it. I truly believe I can do it, and I think it just comes down to putting in the mental effort and the routine, being able to just be consistent, and more importantly, just believing in myself. If I don't have that, if I feel shaky about it for even a second, it takes over your mind, your clarity, and it throws you off your game. So, yeah, this is just sort of an update.